Buying silver and gold, how you can convert the coming economic crisis into a major investment opportunity. Today we live in increasingly difficult times. It seems the foundations of our societies are shifting, and it can be hard to know why or what to do in response. Having recently experienced a recession, the fear of further economic collapse can be paralyzing, especially if you don't understand what's going on and don't know how you can put yourself in a position to survive or even thrive as a result of the coming changes. Right now, there are around 5 major events that are actively contributing to the decline of the American empire and a coming economic meltdown. The first of these we've already experienced and has received a fair amount of press attention, and that's the housing bubble. But the housing bubble, for all the difficulty that it poses, is not the only thing challenging the North American way of life. There is also a record amount of debt building up in the American economy that threatens the value of our currency and the ongoing viability of our economy. Today, America's gross domestic product is estimated to be around $14.6 trillion a year, while its debt is currently holding at about $14.3 trillion a year, and growing at a rate of $1 trillion every year. At this rate, by next year, the debt will be higher than the country's GDP. But who is buying all of the debt? Initially it was China, but now China has begun to downsize its attachment to American debt, cutting its investment by as much as 2/3. Although countries like India, the United Kingdom and Japan have tried to take up some of the slack, the Federal Reserve has started to be the #1 buyer of US debt, meaning the country is undergoing a process of debt monetization, printing money to pay for the debt, then printing more money to pay for the interest, in a downward spiral of defaulting IOUs that will eventually lead to the dissolution of the currency. Add into this milieu the insolubility of so many 401ks, the fact that society's wealthiest classes will be forced to pull its money out of the economy due to social entitlement obligations and the disappearance of cheap oil, and you'll see that the world economy is in a truly dire straits. But change on a massive scale like this can also create massive opportunity, especially when you examine the notion that wealth is never destroyed, only transferred. The changing face of today's economy gives you the opportunity to position yourself in an advantageous spot. Now you can begin to think like the super rich and revoke your dependence to old financial institutions and market-dependent solutions to creating wealth. While this process often begins with buying silver and gold, there are many other steps you can take to building a legacy of wealth for yourself and your family. If you're looking to buy silver and gold and you'd like advice about where to buy it, what kind of gold and silver to buy, and how to store it, you've come to the right place. In addition to trying to buy silver and gold, you can also learn more about the strategies of the super rich and how they build their legacies. If you're interested, contact us today. To learn more and get in contact with someone, please click the link below this video to visit our website.